The Chronicles of Harvey and Smudge. Strike! "What is going on outside now?" said Smudge, after hearing Harvey shouting in the field at the back of the houses. "Strike!" screamed Harvey, clothed in baseball kit and hat, as he hit a ball towards the ever-traumatised sheep. "What are you up to, Harv?" "Why, Smudge, every time I turn on the news, all I hear about are strikes, and it has rekindled my interest in this brilliant game." "You're right, Harv. Everywhere you look, people don't seem happy." "Yes, Smudge, this morning they were saying people like the nurses, rail workers, teachers, burger patrol staff, ambulance workers, singing servants, and even Prince William and Prince Harry were all going on strike." "Prince William and Harry?" "Yes, Smudge. I definitely heard them say Royal Mail, and I don't think that the King can strike, can he?" "Oh, silly Harv. Those are the postal workers, like the postman you love so much." "You know, Smudge, our postman, Pat I think, was even wearing shorts when we had that snow recently. Do you think the Royal Mail are so poor they can't afford the bottom half of their uniforms? Also, Smudge, did you know it's nearly Easter?" "Pardon, Harv?" "Yes, my dad said that when he went to the shops today, before meeting his mates for that most English of meals, an Indian, he said there were Easter eggs in the shops." "I can't believe it, Harv." "Yes, and he also said that sometimes you can get a hot cross bun following an Indian, but I cannot work out the connection." "I think it's better not to try, Harv." "So why are everyone going on strike, Smudge? Don't they want to work or something?" "It is a really complex situation, Harv. I think in general it's because the cost of living is so high and years of underinvestment in the various businesses and their people." "So, are you then saying, Smudge, it's about rampant deflation and hostility?" "I think you mean rampant inflation and austerity, Harv, but I suppose in principle it is." "So is that what is called trickle-down economics, introduced by Liz Truss and her sidekick, Kamikaze Curtain Rail?" "Oh, my goodness, Harv, how do I even try to unravel even the things you have just said?" "Well, indeed, Smudge, I realise I do portray a highly complex perspective of what is happening. You know, I think I've got this from my dad, Smudge." "How do you mean?" "Well, he's always saying two things. That one, we must always look at the bigger picture, and two, to follow the money." "Yes, Harv, that is very wise. It is no coincidence at all that the public services are unhappy at the same time as the cost of living crisis is the final straw. And so much of what is happening is because of the unequal distribution of wealth." "So is that why Stephen Barclay is now in charge of the health service, Smudge? Because he owns a bank?" "Well, he is said to be worth 3 million, Harv." "You see, I'm not so daft after all, am I, Smudge?" "You're certainly a one-off, that's for sure, Harv." "Why is it that it's so hard to get agreement, Smudge, or to get anyone to see things in the same way?" "That's what is called a paradigm, Harv. People see things through their own point of view and find it difficult to understand that someone else could see the same thing differently." "You know, Smudge, I get that with my dad. I go bounding into the front room with my lead, collar, and 3 of those plastic bags for dealing with my things. I wouldn't really like to have to do that, would you, Smudge? Yes, I go in ready for my walk, and he just gives me one of those looks." That's because everyone has different agendas, Harv. I think we can learn a lot from what Buddha once said when he encouraged people to take the middle way, a balance between the extremes. Oh, very wise words, I must say, Smudge. Enough of that prophet-sizing anyway. Get out here in the field with these sheep and see if you can catch this. Strike!